everyone, we're the STEAM Sisters, and today we're doing STEAM Stories, where we're going to share some of the amazing science, technology, engineering, art, and math stories with you.
And today we're going to be talking about coral reefs, because yesterday was Endangered Species Day, and that made us think about all the coral species that are listed as endangered.
But what is a coral reef? Well, it's an underwater, intricate ecosystem that's made up of individual corals and their exoskeletons. A coral is actually an invertebrate, which means it doesn't have a backbone, and they tend to live in colonies on coral reefs like this.
Ooh, and the types of corals that make coral reefs are known as hard corals because they use the calcium bicarbonate in the seawater around them to build their exoskeletons to protect themselves, like some kind of a hard armor.
And a fantastic thing about coral reefs is that they're kind of like the rainforests of the underwater world. They have about 25% of the biodiversity under the sea in and around them, and we can find them all over the world.
But unfortunately, they are in danger. As our planet warms, the surface temperature of the sea rises, and heat stress can cause bleaching of the coral reefs. And that's only one of the kinds of stresses that can cause bleaching.
In bleaching, the symbiotic algae that provides food for the corals are actually expelled from the reefs. This means that the coral no longer has food or color because that's what the algae provides. And you end up with a bleached coral that looks white like this.
But there's lots of cool science happening right now that's trying to figure out how to maybe reverse some of that. A team of scientists recently published a paper in Nature Communications at the end of 2019 about the possibility of using sound or audio recordings from healthy coral reefs to lure marine life back to unhealthy coral reefs to help build them back up, because the sounds and the smells of healthy reefs are different from those of the unhealthy ones.
Well, that's pretty cool, but did it work? Well, it worked pretty well to lure back some fish to the area so that the coral reefs that had the audio recordings had twice as much biodiversity around them as those that didn't. And it was music to their ears because they stuck around longer too.
Yeah, so while this is not the solution to coral reef bleaching, if these results are replicable, acoustic enrichment with audio recording might be a great tool to help, alongside conservation and habitat restoration efforts to help bring back all of that biodiversity and help keep our coral reefs safe.
So pollution and climate change are massive threats to coral reefs, and any action that we take, big or small, can help. And if you've got some time and you're interested, you can check out a game that NASA has created to help track the health of coral reefs. You just need to go to nemonet.info.
And that's your STEAM story.